How's it going, YouTube? Got new Bestech today, the Slasher, second version. They made this one a little bit bigger, a little bit better all around. Stick around and see how you like it. Here's the box. Not a whole lot going on. There's no extra goodies or nothing in here. BG56C-1. Here's the knife. I think it's pretty good looking. Yep. I don't have the first Slasher to compare it with. Sorry. Didn't buy it. Was on the fence about buying this one. This one was $500. No, just kidding. It's $65. But yeah, a little bit pricey for a D2, in my opinion. If this was 14C28N, I wouldn't have no problem with that. So it took me a little bit to actually pull the trigger on this one, but here it is. I like the looks of it so much, I tried not to care about the steel too much. Yep, no designer on this one. Guess it's in-house. Let's go over the specs. You got a 3.5 inch D2 blade. Nice looking stonewash. Call this a sheep's foot for sure. Flat grind. Yeah, you got a 3.5 millimeter blade stock or 0.14 inches. Let's see how it cuts. It's a knife, pretty decent edge. Wouldn't say it's no super slicer. Does have a bit of a thick grind. It's thin behind the edge, but it gets thick really fast. So definitely not your sliciest of knives. Got a 8-inch overall length. Let's compare it to some other knives. Vostede Raccoon. Definitely bigger than that. Vostede Corsair. Getting closer, but no. Not yet. I want to say the first one was right around 7 inches, but don't exactly remember. Get the Tucson TS433, newer one. Crossbar lock. CMB Predator 2. Pretty close to the same length, all of these. Here's my only two other Bestech knives. Got an older Cubis budget knife. Micarta looks a little bit different. And the Bestech Ronin, which I actually like quite a bit. About the same size as the Ronin. A 4.5 inch handle, 0.57 inches wide. Close width in the pockets, 1.4 inches. You got a mix of T6s and T8s, T6, T8. T8, T6, T8. Stud. Thumb stud's T8 too, so if they would have switched this one spot, it would have been all T8s. How about that? Got a weight of 4.05 ounces. Do have some weight relief on the inside. Now the first model did not have inset liners, but this one does. It's a nice improvement. If you know me, you know I like inset liners. And also different is the pocket clip. On the last one, it just had a standard pocket clip. I'll post a picture up of it if I can find it. Yeah. Not a whole lot of play. Of course, reversible, deep carry. And you got this blue micarta. It had several different options. I got paint on my hands too, if you see that, so just ignore that. But yeah, blue micarta. They had it with the black blade. They had green in both options and black in both options. So, what is that? Like 6, 8, 9? Yeah, 6 different ones. And they call this the bar lock, crossbar lock. Let's check out the action. Detent's not too strong. You can shake it open, but it's just you gotta be trying to get it out. If you bought the Ronin, a lot of people complained about this one being a little bit stiff. I actually like it like that, but some people don't. This one is not as strong as the Ronin. It's definitely not too weak, but you can reverse slick it fine. I don't know if the bigger blade makes it easier or they changed springs. Who knows? You got your 2 deployment options. You got your thumb studs and your crossbar lock. You do have a back spacer. Not really sure. Feels like just plastic or something. It's not micarta. It don't match either. And no lanyard hole that I see. Does look like you can sharpen on it. It's like the plunge is right before the edge, so you should be able to sharpen it a few times. Let's go over my dislikes. For one, I don't really think the branding on the blade's necessary. They got a B right here. Backspacer doesn't match. They got one spot with T6s. Why not just make it all T8s? Be nice if the blade was a little bit more slicey. The price for D2, $65 is kind of like outrageous. When I think of D2, I think of 40, 45 max. But Bestech charges extra for everything. That's why I don't have a whole lot of Bestechs. They like to make their money more than everybody else. And my last dislike is, of course, D2 still. Prefer it if this was 14C. Because D2 does rust at my house, for sure. In fact, this other knife I've got out, it's actually coated in oil right now. Because it's rusted in my case twice. It's hard, there's dirt and stuff on it, but right here is where I pulled rust off, or clean rust off. This one's satin. I don't know if this will rust easier, or let's hope not. Yeah, I'm sure it's alright though. Yeah, that's about all I got for this knife though. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll have this knife linked down below. Give me a like or comment, and see you in the next one.